All right, let's try this one more time. Hopefully, this is working. This is breaking news. I'm sorry about the last stream. Regardless of that one, we will take it off from this one. This is big news, and I wanted to make sure that everyone is aware of what's going on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. I have done videos, and you've seen one in the last couple of days talking about how they're moving to make flat Earth fake news. And what should we do about this? Now, they have moved to great extents to start bearing the results in the results of YouTube and Facebook and other social media platforms. But I wanted to bring this to your attention. I had put out a video, as you've pretty much all have seen at this time, about Buzz Aldrin, about his shocking confession. And there's many ways to go about this. But what I found strange was last night I was talking to the Controversy 7, Emmanuel. He lives in my city. He's got a huge YouTube channel of 150,000 subscribers. And when he actually tried to actually put up the video last night, he got blocked. And I was like, that's strange. ODTV, myself, many others. I've seen probably dozens and dozens of truther channels put out the Buzz Aldrin revealing the truth about the moon landing or confessing to the girl about the reality that we never went to the moon. And he's puzzled and curious why, it's taking so long. And there's many ways to look into this. But what's striking is when the Controversy 7 tried to upload, he basically got blocked. And I said, well, that's strange. And I said, well, maybe they're doing that to retroactive new people that are trying to upload Buzz's interview. But surely they're not going to go after ODD or myself or, even when it came to Feed Your Mind, that really, I think, was the one that really broke the news on this. And a lot of people had used, the clip that he had found from 2015 on the shocking admission from Buzz Aldrin. But it seems like there was no way that they were going to start blocking this video or copyright striking channels and taking channels down because it's too obvious, correct? Right? I mean, why not play the angle that maybe he was senile, you didn't know what he was talking about? But if they really didn't want this news to get out, if they were sure that this would be detrimental, they would start going that direction. But I said, wait a minute, it's too obvious. If they start blocking all these channels, people are going to know that they really don't want this truth to be out there. They know that truly that Buzz Aldrin's intentions were real and that he's confessing that no, we've never been to the moon. Things are slipping, but no, it couldn't be. Well, I wake up this morning and when I went to YouTube, this is what I found. And this is the video that I actually had this open. Again, it's completely been taken down. I've got copyright striked on it, completely blocked. The video's been taken down. And here we go. Buzz Aldrin reveals the moon landing truth. It was almost at 50,000 views, put it out a couple of days ago. But when I woke up this morning, this is what I got. Buzz Aldrin reveals the moon landing truth. Copyright strike. The copyright owner asked us to take down your video because they believe it contains material that violates their copyright. All right. So now you have this copyright and you're wondering, well, wait a minute, what's going on? This is something to be looked at very seriously. But I'm like, well, wait a minute. There's got to be maybe some explanation. They wouldn't go so blatant as to just take down people's videos, would they? I mean, this to me is a complete shocking admission that they don't want people to know what Buzz said. This is the problem here. This is what we need to investigate, is because it's serious when all of a sudden you start seeing this. But I'm like, well, wait a minute. If I'm getting my channel striked and they're moving towards me because they don't want people to see the interview with Buzz Aldrin, and it's really important, back up the videos. There still is a few out there, but one by one, I think they're going after all the major channels first, and then they'll start moving towards the smaller ones. Because guess who else he's got affected. That's right, ODD TV. Now, here's an interesting thing. I mirrored a video last night, and I was talking actually to Matt a little bit last night, and I said this is a great video you did. Disney presents NASA on thin ice, and it's really good. Watch it if you can. It's probably going to be banned here real soon. But a few days prior, he put out this video. Buzz Aldrin told the truth about the moon landing. Now, I had this open. I have a million windows open. If you know anything about me, I've got 1,000 windows open. I bog down my computer all the time because I don't like shutting things down. And maybe this is a good case and scenario because I can see exactly what was going on. But here we are. Buzz Aldrin told the truth about the moon landing. Now, this is at 500,000 views. All right. And I think this was from yesterday. Well, when you go now and you do a search on ODD, that's what you get. So I went to open that video, and of course, it's been struck as well too. So they don't like it. So one by one, they're moving against these channels. And again, anyone can do a search on Odd Reality and see that that video was about, I think it was the one right here in between this one and this one. It's out. So, I'm going to talk to Matt and make sure that he looks into this video. They're probably going to take this one out next. But clearly, they do not want people looking into Buzz Aldrin. And again, it's clear to me that if all of a sudden it was just a slip or he's going senile, they would not be doing this. But this completely shows that they are moving towards erasing all of the evidence on Buzz Aldrin. I mean, you want to talk about a shocking admission, you know, this is blatant, people. I mean, this is so incredibly blatant. They take down me, they take down ODD Who else? Now, when you do a search and you look through the results, again, I don't know if I have it in here, again, I'll get into this matter as well too, but I'm seeing them disappear one by one. If you do a search for Buzz Aldrin Moon and you do that, you're going to find that one by one, more of the bigger channels are going missing. You can still see some videos there, but one by one, they're getting hit. Like I said, the Controversy 7, he got blocked. He's tried to work a way around it, and he's slowed it down, and he's altered it, and he does these techniques to try to get around it. Hopefully that will work for him. But again, when it comes down to other people, basically Feed Your Mind, other people like this. I haven't even looked into Feed Your Mind. Maybe someone can confirm, if the original, because he was the one that actually broke it at the very beginning, was Feed Your Mind. And, I'm not sure if they've taken out him, but I completely mirrored it identically and gave him all the credit in the description. So if I've been blocked, he must be blocked. I haven't even looked into it because I just wanted to put this out. I wanted to get this out. I want people to share this, get the word out. Because I always say the moon landing is so incredibly pivotal when it comes to the truth and the reality of our world. And if it is the monster lie, if it is the lie that encapsulates everything in order to solidify this is where you live, this is the reality, the heliocentric Big Bang universe is all true because what? All the space agencies collaborate and agree. And NASA, I mean, you can't question NASA, can you? Well, yeah, you can question NASA. And it seems that when you do question or make any type of accusations towards an interview done that's blatantly, completely clear that, oh, we didn't go to the moon. Watch that video, watch it, save it. I mean, I have it backed up on my computer. We're going to have to upload it to Steemit, DTube, all these other different platforms, and to get it out. But again, this is what they're doing. They're moving towards shutting down free speech. This is censorship. This is even in the terms of fair use in commentary. And again, I think that people should do, claims, when it comes to copyright strikes. And I'm thinking I might even do it to see where it leads. Because again, it was a commentary based on an interview that was put out on a small channel and a bunch of channels in 2015. Now, there's some suspicious things all around that, and we can go crazy. We can go crazy thinking, what's going on? When was that interview? Why did it take so long to catch it? Again, I'm not sure the answers, but all I know is when I was talking to the Controversy 7 last night, saying, listen, I don't think they would be so stupid as to start blocking and taking down this Buzz Aldrin interview and taking down channels and copyright striking them because it would be too obvious. It would be too obvious. People are all like saying, "Oh no, here's the excuse," and no, he's really saying this and he's really saying that. If that is true, they wouldn't be so threatened by this interview being on YouTube. But yet, what do we see? What do we see? One by one, the channels are getting taken down. Now, I'm not saying the channel's getting taken down. It depends where you are on your strike ratio. I mean, again, you get 3 strikes, you're out. But what I'm saying is it's very easy once you get strikes to basically amplify that. And again, it does limit a channel. And it is a way of censoring and basically coming down. In the same way that they're starting to do this on YouTube. When you type in flat earth, you used to get a lot of amazing results, a lot of the biggest, channels and some really good, mixed in with other stuff. But now if you look, when you do flat earth, and this is the same thing in Google, that's why sometimes when you say research flat earth, those terms aren't probably the best for people to search, but that's a whole other video for another time. But when people search flat earth, this is what they get. One, two, three, four, debunking, news release, laughter, ridicule, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not saying all media is bad, but what I'm saying is if someone's researching it for the first time, this is what they're getting. TMZ, Big Think, Vice, Tech Insider. Let's keep going. And again, these aren't even the biggest videos. Look at this, 126,000 views. ODD TV can do like a half a million views in 2 days. This has been 5 months and it's only at 126,000 views in 5 months. And yet it's number five, right? Here we go. USA Today, blah, 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 right? This is all the credible. This is what they're doing. They're moving against fake news, and they're deeming flat earth as fake news. Therefore, we got to protect society, we got to protect people rather than free speech and the expression to have it open on an open platform. And I'm honestly thinking that it's important to move towards making YouTube a utility. Again, there would at least be some protections because again, they can just shut you down, they can just filter whatever they want. Again, if it's a utility and it's controlled in that fashion, there's a little bit more regulation around it that would be a little bit more fair. But when you put all the power into a company such as Google or Facebook, we're in some very, very dangerous territories. Now, I know people are always talking about we need other alternatives. We need to go here. We need to go there. Understand that the people aren't there. It's a great idea if you're going there. But if no one is there, it's not really the greatest thing to reach the world, to get your message out. So we need to come up with creative ways. We need to do things differently, maybe, because when you blatantly just put stuff out, like an interview with Buzz Aldrin and a little girl, this is what you get, censorship. But here we go, flat earth. Let's see. The big picture, RT, Mashable, the feed. Let's see how long it takes till we get something actually decent. London Real, and you can test this yourself. But this has happened fairly recently. It used to be pretty good. You would find some really good, videos that were in there, some documentaries, Flat Earth Clues. You'd find out the 200 proofs, from Eric Dubay. You'd find stuff that was a little bit more, on that side. Now we're getting nothing but, the media mainstream narrative on flat Earth. And how do we know the Earth is not flat and ridiculous, reasons? And people just laugh and they move on. How do they go further when they have to go through this many videos to get to the first one, Planet Flat Earth 2018 Nature documentary? And it's probably in there because ODD titled it Nature documentary, right? It looks official, probably didn't get screened. Who knows? But maybe we need to be more creative. Maybe we need to like not, put flat earth in our titles more and maybe they'll show up under flat earth results just like ODD did. But let's keep going here. Live science. Richard Ferguson. Look at this. Just keep going and going and going. I mean, look, it's just another one here. Oh, here we go. D. Murphy. Oh, but it's a debate with Robert Sugenis, right? Interesting that they'll put something up that's a debate and not really, credible whatsoever. But here we go. You got a mirror. Rob Skiba. Good on you, Rob. You made, number 28 on the results of Flat Earth on YouTube. And again, this is a great, great. If you haven't seen this, I have this mirrored on my channel as well. But amazing, done, by Taboo Conspiracy. Subscribe to Taboo Conspiracy. Ben's a great guy, and he's doing some amazing stuff. And his channel is awesome. So check out Taboo Conspiracy. Oh, we got Wakey Wakey here. There we go. There's an older documentary. So now we're starting to get into some of the beginnings, when Flat Earth started exploding in, 2015, 2016, because this is when Wakey Wakey came up with that. But here we go. We continue to go. So we got two so far. Non sequitur. These guys are jokes. Don't pay them any attention, I guess, other than there's a debate on there. But those guys really are a joke. Oh, look at this. Hey, Nathan Oakley. Shout out to you, man. Doing great stuff with the Flat Earth debate. He does a debate every single day almost, and he does other things on his channel. He's doing some great stuff on there. Check out Nathan Oakley's channel. But here we go. We're going to go. Oh, got Odd Reality again, ODD TV. All right. And so yeah, as you can see, we're just going and going. And there's another one from ODD. So yeah, he's basically definitely really penetrated in here. But again, it takes this many results. So someone really has to go to town. So when you first hear flat earth, you do a couple videos, you move on. But this is what they're doing. This is blatant censorship. They know exactly what they're doing. Oh, we got to protect people. We got to give everyone the reasons why, we got an astronaut telling us why it's so silly to believe in flat earth, or oh, well, science taught us so that we evolved from monkeys. That makes a lot more sense than, anything that these other videos are saying, and nothing creating everything. Well, yeah, nothing creating everything. That makes a ton of sense. Yeah, it makes awesome sense. I mean, who do these people think that an intelligent designer designed everything? Really? An intelligent designer designed really intelligent beings? That's so preposterous. Nothing created everything. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's give that in the search results. This is just complete lunacy of what's going on. So yeah, when I woke up to this video taken down, again, I'm absolutely shocked at this because this is just such an admission that what he said is true. That's why we need to get this out. Please share this video. Get the word out on the latest Buzz Aldrin interview that has completely been blowing up in social media, and it's going to be hard for them to stop all the videos. So be creative with your titling or whatever if you're going to get this out there, but do what you can. Or even comment, on what I'm talking about, because this is truly happening. And to me, it's like they don't even care. I mean, this for the truther community is a smoking gun showing exactly what's going on. And when I wake up and I get a copy strike for an interview with Buzz Aldrin talking to a girl about the fact that he says, no, we never went, and continuing on, look into Buzz Aldrin's eyes. Look into his eyes in that interview. You can clearly see something's happening. Is he feeling guilty? Is things in his old age slipping? Is the truth coming out? Who knows? It doesn't matter because when they're moving against you and they're going to take you down, you know, whether it's your channel, take down videos, move against silencing you, this is the big deal. Now, Flat Stuff Earth is asking, how am I live streaming with the strike? Once you get 2 strikes, that's when they move into the streaming. So it depends kind of where you're at, but most times it depends on it. But when you have a strike and you're in good standing, usually you get limited in areas, but sometimes you're allowed to still live stream. When you get your second strike, however, that is when your live streaming is cut off. So what I'm saying is this is the first strike. I've had a couple strikes before. I've always been able to negotiate them and work with them. So again, it depends. And Flat Stuff Earth, you have to be over 50,000 subs when you get your first strike and you still can live stream. So if you're below the 50,000 sub mark, then no, you won't be able to live stream. They all equate it on that level. So Flatter Stuff's asking that, and I just wanted to make sure that he knew that's the reason why. So it depends. If you're over 50,000 subs, then 3 strikes you're still out, but they don't completely take down your live streaming ability if you get 1 strike. It just depends. And I think that's why Globebusters, when they got their first strike, they were under 50,000. But once you cross 50,000, they're a little bit more lenient with you, but still, a strike is a strike. I don't like a strike. I'm thinking of actually getting them to retract it. I might do a counter notification. I'm not sure. But what I'm saying is, this is serious. And no, I mean, I'm not going to press the issue. I'm not putting anything up on Buzz Aldrin right now. I did. It was there. I'm not playing with fire right now. There's a lot of channels doing it. I'm just basically sending out the call right now saying, look, this is what's going on. And for the sake of jeopardizing, I'm not about to just put way more and poke the bear. If the bear is moving towards channels that are continually putting up something they don't want up, well, you know what? I'm not going to poke the bear that way. I want to get the message out with the ability I have on my platform to allow people to know this is what's going on. And again, this is serious. It's incredibly serious when you look into what's going on YouTube, on Facebook, and Twitter, and it's only going to get worse. But at least we know we're on the right track. And to me, that is the hope, and that is the importance of this entire live stream. Is this vindicates us in the sense that guess what? We're on the right track. If they were not threatened by anything, they wouldn't copyright strike and take down a video and not allow anyone to ever see it again. And one by one, me, other people, again, I haven't even done an inventory to see how many channels are affected, but I did type in Buzz Aldrin Moon in YouTube, and one by one, the other videos I used to see that were the largest ones as far as views are going away. They are quickly going away. And like I said, ODD, he had won a half a million views. And that's it right here. And again, the only reason, like I said before, I'm showing you this is because I had this tab open yesterday. I don't close down my tabs. I leave a million tabs open. As you can see at the top, I got all these tabs going on. I've got 15 windows going all over the place here. That's just the way I work. But this is what I'm saying is really important. WTF. Buzz Aldrin told the truth about the moon landing. Okay? You're not going to find this. It's gone. Because when again, I had this saved on a tab. The minute I refresh this page, it will be gone. I'm not going to do that just for this video's sake. But when I right clicked and opened it up, this is what I got, right? WTF, Buzz Aldrin told, right, is no longer available due to copyright claim by, look at this, the Roarbots. Here's the company, here's the YouTube channel, here's the whatever identity that is striking all of these videos. So I don't know if anyone wants to do a video on this. Maybe this is something that people can look into further, find out the roar bots, because whoever the roar bots are or whoever the identity behind this channel is, these are the guys that don't want this video out in the open and for people to see the truth on what Buzz is saying. The moon landing is so pivotal, keeping this lie going. Again, it's so blatant. I get struck, ODD gets struck. This is going to happen to more and more channels. So again, do an inventory, find out who this is happening to. I know this is happening to many because one by one, we're getting flagged. And again, they don't just flag you, they completely take down the video. They don't want this video to be seen. So yeah, so the Roarbots is the original uploader, fine. But I'll tell you one thing, the original uploader either got a lot of pressure to move this direction and get this taken down, because I'm sorry, if the original uploader was a little girl in that video, and she's a little older now, I don't think she'd be so sophisticated as to move to basically do that. Why wouldn't she just monetize all the videos? Do you know how much money that girl would make, or whoever originally uploaded that interview? They would make so much money because it is going so viral right now. So no, I think that there's a lot of pressure. Something's going on behind the scenes as to strike these big channels, especially when they're starting to go viral at a 500,000 or 1 million views. And I'm sure there was ones that were going even, stronger as far as the view count was going. But again, ODD, he was at a 500,000 views, and this is blatant censorship. So, I mean, look at all the videos that ODD, for example, has done. I mean, and I've done lots on my channel, no copyright strikes, lots of truth being said. But I'll tell you, when you get into this guy right here, Buzz Aldrin, look at this, right? Something's going on. Because I'll tell you, this was kind of an awakening. Buzz is not even mentioned in this thing. This was just an interview. He just used the picture of Buzz, so obviously it didn't get flagged. But I'll tell you, you start using Buzz Aldrin in your titles, in your videos, guess what? They're going to get alerted. They're going to move towards you and they're going to take you down. And again, I guess we're going to see over the next week or 2 weeks what happens, how many channels are affected by this. But like I said, to verify, when I got the strike, I was like, okay, I got to go see if, ODD TV. And sure enough, the video's down. And I know for a fact that it wasn't, he just pulled it, because when you click on it, that's what you get. It has been taken down by copyright. So again, just interesting thing, for all interviews that are all put on YouTube, this is the one. This is the one. And I think it was exploding so rapidly and it was causing so much problems for them. What are they going to say? What are they going to do? You know, Buzz Aldrin, what's the story going to be? We need to shut this down. This is getting too many people questioning NASA. This is getting too many people questioning the moon landing. Again, this is exactly where things are heading. And we really need to stand up. We need to stand for the truth. We need to try ways to get the word out. But if at the very least, even if all of a sudden the channel got taken down, we would know, we would know that this video really ruffled feathers. And if it's ruffling feathers to this extent, if it's really getting people this agitated where they're copyright striking people and taking them down, again, something is going on. We need to go further in this investigation. We need to keep talking the truth, and we have to fight the good fight. And I definitely am going to be fighting this. I think this is fair use. I think this is commentary on an interview that took place in 2015 with Buzz Aldrin and a girl. And again, to be taken down, I think is completely unfair, and we'll see where things go. But anyways, I'm going to let everyone get back to what they're doing. I'm going to put on the Celebrate Truth 24/7 in about 2-3 minutes. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere because it will be right back up. And you'll be able to see some great videos there. Unfortunately, probably not any Buzz Aldrin ones. So, because we want to keep live streaming, right? We put a Buzz Aldrin interview in there, then they take that down too. So it just seems like this interview is agitating, a lot of people, and one by one, they're moving people, away from finding the truth, whether it's searching flat Earth or, moon landing in YouTube. More and more of it is coming up in results to basically let people know, oh, it's nothing but fake news. Don't waste your time. These people are stupid. They don't know what they're talking about. They're little, tinfoil hat wearing people. Again, to discredit people really searching for the truth, and that we really need to stand up. Again, I was absolutely, utterly shocked, like I said, because when I was talking last night and said, surely they're not going to take down a video of Buzz Aldrin in an interview 3 years ago with a girl talking about the moon landing. And surely they're going to say, oh, he's just senile. He doesn't know what he's saying anymore. And that would make probably the most sense. Just discount it. Not that we would believe it, but it makes sense. But what do? They do the most blatant thing, showing the admission of their guilt and showing that they can't have this surfacing. I think there's been a lot of pressure with NASA or other agencies moving towards the original uploader and maybe others. And again, coming against anyone that would start using this clip. So just word word to anyone, be careful if you're going to use any of this footage from Buzz Aldrin interviewing. We have enough people knowing exactly what went on. I think enough people have seen it, but a lot more people need to see the truth of the reality that they did not go to the moon. So many people think they went to the moon. It's unbelievable. They did not go to the moon. It's almost been 50 years. They've never been there. They've never been there. What about the first black man to walk on the moon? What is this, racist NASA? What's wrong with you? Hey, are you male chauvinist NASA? No, first woman to walk on the moon. I always say this jokingly, but seriously, women, storm NASA's gates and demand the first woman to walk on the moon. You deserve it. You're equal. There's a good cause for you instead of marching for all the nonsense that you march for a lot of the times. This is a good cause. March for the first woman to walk on the face of the moon. And yes, this seems racist. What about the first Asian to walk on the moon? What about the first black guy? Again, this is unbelievable to me that people aren't like waking up and seeing the reality of what's going on. We destroyed the technology. It's a painful process to build it up again. Oh, we don't know what happened to the telemetry data. Oh, we can't really find any of the reels. We don't know what happens. And oh, even if we did find it, we wouldn't have machines to play it back again. The machines are, antiques. Give me a break. This is just absolutely nonsense. And so many of us can see right through it. We got to keep exposing the world's lies and celebrate truth, especially when it comes to this evil plan to hide the true creator of creation. And speaking of that, I'm really excited to announce that my new book is on pre order right now. Here's at the bottom. Scientism Exposed, Hiding the True Creator of Creation. Yeah, it's coming out next month. Really excited. It's my first book. It goes into all of this. And yes, it will touch on Buzz Aldrin. It's going to touch on many aspects. If you've seen my film, Scientism Exposed 1 and 2, you'll be very familiar with the content, but this book goes a lot deeper into a lot of many areas, not just with evolution and space and NASA. It gets into everything, into the shape of our Earth, the fact that it doesn't move, that we've been lied to, and the reason why we've been lied to. And that is the most important thing when you get into it: is why have we been lied to? Why would they lie? Why would they lie about the moon landing? Why would they lie? You hear this all the time. And again, I really think that in my documentary Scientism Exposed and Scientism Exposed 2, I cover that. And again, I have it available for DVD. You can rent or digital download it, or if you don't want any of that, you can watch it for free on YouTube. So again, you got all those options. Check out my website at celebratetruth.org. Really, really appreciate your support. I've got all the stuff available on my website. But like I said, you could watch it for free on YouTube. Just type in Scientism Exposed and watch it and get ready for my first book to debut next month. It's going to be really exciting, and I'm excited to do more damage to this heliocentric Big Bang universe that Satan has constructed to deceive the whole world, and I believe is leading to the final deception that's going to come upon mankind. So get ready for it. And with that, I'm going to let everyone go. Just remember that if you poke the bear and you try to reveal the truth of the reality of the moon landing or exposing NASA or scientism, it can get you into a little hot water. And again, it's wrong. This is a suppression of free speech. This is fair use. This is an education. This is in commentary. Again, this is in teaching. And again, I'm going to fight it because I don't believe that it's right. And we'll see what happens here in the near future. So thanks so much for everyone's support. I'm going to leave and I will get the Celebrate Truth 24/7 stream up and running in 2 minutes. So stay tuned. We'll be up in 2 minutes. Take care. Blessings, everyone.